There are countless adjectives that are commonly used to describe creative individuals, but are they accurate? According to the definition of creativity, imagination or original ideas are utilized to produce something. This definition implies that to some extent, we are all capable of being creatives and that there are no specific personality types associated with creativity. However, it could be argued that there are clear distinctions between those who are considered creatives and those who apply their ideas in more subtle ways in reality. So, what exactly qualifies someone as extremely creative? What sets them apart from everyone else? Let's explore and find out. One key trait of extremely creative individuals is that they make creativity a ritual. Consider the example of waiting for a plane at an airport. It can take quite a while, but for creative individuals, waiting for inspiration is a similar experience. When inspiration is lacking, they persevere by engaging in creative activities regardless. For instance, Jerry Seinfeld, a famous comedian, made a point to write a new joke every day. Some were hilarious, while others were less so, but he recognized the importance of frequency in sparking creativity. Creativity can be compared to a muscle. If you make it a habit, your mind becomes accustomed to entering a creative mindset. This also means having a low tolerance for boredom. Extremely creative individuals understand the importance of taking time for solitude. Being able to use solitude constructively is crucial for being open to the creative process. The fear of being alone must be conquered in order to pass the ultimate test of creativity. While artists and creatives are often considered loners, solitude can help them produce their best work. This is connected to daydreaming, which practically every creative person claims to experience. We need to allow ourselves the time and space to let our minds wander. To articulate our inner monologue as a creative person, we first need to connect with it. It's essential to be comfortable with ourselves so that solitude doesn't become overwhelming. Extremely creative individuals have an insatiable curiosity about everything. They might be a gardener, a historian, a physicist, an expert in American literature, and a dabbler in astronomy all at once. They are often voracious readers because they understand that an idea is just a combination of pre-existing pieces. For instance, if Pablo Picasso hadn't spent hours studying African and Iberian sculptures at the Louvre, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, often regarded as the best picture of the 20th century, would never have been created. Creative individuals are inquisitive people who are always seeking truth and information. Their diverse interests lead them to seek knowledge on a wide range of topics. If you talk to a creative person long enough, you'll find that there's no subject they are not knowledgeable about. These individuals are true verbal chameleons. To keep their creative tank full, they constantly seek out new ideas and information. Creative individuals are able to endure discomfort and uncertainty for longer periods of time in pursuit of the big idea or breakthrough moment. While it can be tempting to settle for a quick solution or second-rate answer, they have the patience to wait for inspiration to strike. John Cleese, a member of the Monty Python crew, is an example of someone who was able to create hilarious sketches because he was willing to spend a long time developing his ideas. However, this ability to tolerate emotional anguish can also lead to holding onto ideas for too long, missing opportunities for execution. Creative individuals have a unique ability to observe the world around them. They are always on the lookout for opportunities to express themselves creatively and absorb information that could inspire their work. According to Henry James, a writer is someone who loses nothing, and this sentiment is echoed by famous writer Joan Didion, who carried a notebook with her at all times to jot down notes on people and events. She believed that this helped her better understand the complexity and contradictions of her own mind. Creative individuals are often compassionate, sensitive, and curious about people. They enjoy engaging in conversations with strangers as it piques their interest and satisfies their curiosity. Their fascination with the inner workings and thinking of others drives them to learn more about them. Creative individuals value their relationships with their loved ones and work hard to maintain them. Empathy and compassion are often overlooked traits, but they are an essential aspect of their character. Studies have found a correlation between empathy and creativity, with researchers speculating that empathy facilitates creative problem solving. Creative individuals have a natural inclination towards exploring new experiences. They are more likely to seek out novel experiences, even if they are disliked or rejected by the majority. Creative individuals find joy in discovering and learning new things, whether it be a new hobby, meeting new people, or trying something different. Studies have shown that this desire to learn and explore new things is a major contributing factor to their creative output. In fact, research has found that openness to experience is the biggest predictor of creative achievement. Creative individuals can exhibit both introverted and extroverted tendencies. The theory proposed by Hans Eysenck differentiates individuals as either introverted or extroverted based on where their energies and interests are focused. Extroverts tend to be more outgoing, social, and outspoken, while introverts tend to focus on their inner feelings and thoughts in a world of personal experience and seclusion. However, when it comes to creativity, there is no clear-cut distinction between the two. Despite the stereotype of writers being introverted, studies have shown that creative people can exhibit traits of both introversion and extroversion. Artistic individuals tend to maintain a record of their achievements as a means of self-reflection and motivation. Research has shown that journaling has a positive impact on individuals, allowing them to reflect on their progress and personal growth. Creative people are no exception, often keeping track of their accomplishments, whether they are personal or professional. By doing so, they can use their past achievements as a benchmark for future ones, continuously pushing themselves to reach higher standards. Perseverance is highly valued by creative individuals, and they understand the importance of reflection as they work towards their goals. Most highly creative and imaginative individuals tend to be intuitive. They often follow their hearts rather than their heads, leading them to take significant risks whether they succeed or fail. Creatives usually deviate from the norm and trust their instincts, which benefits both them and their work. In fact, intuition is the very foundation of creativity. Creating something out of nothing requires going beyond the ordinary and tapping into one's intuitive abilities. Intuition helps in developing self-belief and trust in one's inner feelings, rather than relying on erroneous thoughts. While intuition doesn't always lead to the best outcome, it's an excellent tool for creativity and a prominent feature of highly creative individuals. Highly creative people never give up, even in the face of failure, self-criticism, or lack of inspiration. They persist in their pursuit of creativity, willing to start over and try new approaches. They thrive in their own world, which may seem odd or peculiar to others, and use their unique perspectives to create beautiful works of art. While their quirks and inclinations may frustrate others, their unwavering dedication to their craft is a hallmark of their creativity. Creative people are able to use their life's obstacles as inspiration for their art. Trauma and difficulties can serve as a trigger for great art, and many people can harness their challenges and early life trauma for significant creative growth. This new discipline of psychology called post-traumatic growth has shown that trauma can aid people in developing interpersonal relationships, spirituality, life appreciation, personal strength, and recognizing exciting options in life. Creative people can use their shattered perception of the world as a safe place as a fuel to develop a new perspective on reality, which is highly favorable to creativity. They see the world as a work of art and look for ways to express themselves in everyday situations. For creative people, self-expression is a form of creative expression, and they turn life's obstacles around to fuel their creativity. Creative individuals can enter a state of flow when they are engaged in their work, allowing them to produce their best work. Flow is a mental state that allows a person to achieve a high level of focus and relaxation, which allows them to transcend conscious thought. In this state, they are resistant to internal or external distractions that may hinder their work. To enter the flow state, creative people must have both the skills required for the task at hand and an activity they enjoy doing. Creativity is all about connecting things, and creative people often synthesize new information by combining previous experiences. After reviewing our list, I'd like to ask, do you see yourself as a highly creative individual? It's important to recognize and embrace our unique abilities and strengths. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Before you go, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to support our content and help us reach a wider audience through the YouTube algorithm. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.